Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tanja Vargo. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please check the description in the video. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and tap the bell and you'll be the first to know everything going on in the Twin Flame Collective. So today we're going to do a reading on how the Divine Masculine feels towards the Divine Feminine, how the Divine Feminine is feeling towards the Divine Masculine, and how the Divine Masculine is feeling towards the Karmic. And at the end, we'll have some oracle messages as well, and they tend to give confirmations to the reading and tie everything up. So just stick around through the whole thing. So let's get into this. So here we go. Got the Divine Masculine's deck. I'm going to use 3 different decks, one for each energy. So the Divine Masculine towards the Divine Feminine, the Divine Feminine towards the Divine Masculine, and then the Divine Masculine towards the Karmic. So they'll each have their own deck of tarot with that. And then they will each have their own oracle message cards at the end. And so that's 6 decks I'm working with to get you guys your messages and truth today. And then I used to not appear on camera and I do now, so the layouts of the spreads will be on Instagram for you. If you want to look at the spreads yourself and see what you can get from it, if you're learning or if you just want to. Today's winter solstice, y'all. So it's also the 12/21 portal. I'm cutting 3 times. So today's a great day for affirmations, for prayer, however you manifest, whatever it is you like to manifest. Prayer, affirmations, meditation, writing things out. You know, everything's all about rebirth, okay, today. And then check my Instagram for more information on that. Okay, so he's coming out with the Page of Cups energy. She's coming out with the Ace of Cups energy. And I love the cups in this deck. They make me so happy. They're so beautiful. And their cups are water signs. Okay, so their difficulties and differences is the Hangman. Their similarities are the 2 of Wands. 5 of Wands is in his emotions. 4 of Pentacles in his physical 3D. Mentally, he has the Page of Wands. And then overall, the Moon. Moon uses some block cards sometimes. Like Spirit's like, I'm not going to tell you the outcome. You're not supposed to know. Sometimes it means that. Okay, in the bottom of the deck, so a lot of you know that that's the overall theme of the reading for him. So it's about charging forward, winning at all costs, balancing out energies, balancing out the masculine and feminine. So, boom, boom. Okay, so let's do the Divine Feminine. towards the divine masculine. So right now, so far, on his feelings towards divine feminine is he's in a lot of mental conflict and possibly some jealousy. Jelly belly. Emotionally, but it looks like emotional turmoil. And on the physical 3D world, he's holding his emotions back at this time, even though mentally he's thinking, you know, she's so hot, she's so fiery, I like her, flirty, you know. But he is coming in an energy of, you know, wanting to make some sort of small offer, and she's definitely open to receiving new love right now. So let's and they both have a choice. So looks like they both got some people or they both have some choices. So that's in their similarities, the Two of Wands. So they both have to choose one thing over another, one person over another, one path over another. That could be being in a relationship or not being in a relationship, be with this person or be with that person. Her overall energy is the Star coming in. So her ultimate wish, ultimate wish, who she has on the pedestal, some healing. His energy, it's a Page of Cups again. He's serious. Oh my goodness, Page of Cups. He's at his own reading and he's in it in her reading as his overall energy. Difficulties. Similarities, both manifesting it in. This is the 1221 portal, yo. If you're gonna get something done, it's gonna happen tonight or today. Her emotions, she has the King of Swords. In the physical 3D world, 8 of Wands. So, she's wanting some communication, divine masculine, and you're holding him back. You're holding your emotions back. And in her mind, she's the 5 of Pentacles. She just feels kind of shut out, left out in the cold. That can be a single mom energy a lot. We look like that a lot. And then the overall 6 of Cups, so nostalgia. So it's a person from her past or a person, you know, coming back or an apology, okay? And her overall theme. 3 of Wands, right? So we know hers is about... this is about making a decision and waiting for an opportunity or the right time for your ship to come in. The warning with this card is, you know, it's 3 wands, right? You see 2 right here. 3's a crowd, so be careful who you tell because you're gonna be stuck with explaining yourself to them for the duration of the journey. Okay. So now we're gonna do the divine masculines. Overall and most significant feelings towards the karmic. We'll see what's up with that. Please share with me our masculines overall and most significant feelings towards karmic. getting a little too flimsy. Okay, cut 3 times. Okay. Soulmate, partnership, that's his overall energy. In Karmic's King of Swords, that's her overall energy. Their difficulties are the High Priestess. Their similarities are Ace of Cups, so new love. Emotionally, it's the Ace of Swords, so this is about hot and cold. When it's in your emotions, you know, blowing real hot, or it's in his emotions, so he's blowing hot and cold, real intense energy and emotions. In the physical 3D world, we have so the Divine Feminine, he has the 4 of Pentacles, and then with the Karmic, he has the 4 of Cups, so he's bored. In his mental state towards a Karmic, it's defeat, so 5 of Swords, so it's like nobody wins, we're always fighting, it's always like somebody's gotta slay and have the last word, and it's almost unrecoverable, and it's a kind of winning where, like, being a bad winner. So when you win, you might win, but you don't look like the winner, you look like the aggressor because of the way you won, right? Or being like the victim and winning, but you end up looking like the aggressor because of the way everything happened. And then the overall is the 3 of Wands. So like I just said, it's the 3 wands, 3's a crowd, watch out for that 3rd wand and who you tell. And then, you know, it's waiting for the right time, waiting for ship to come in, waiting for opportunity. Okay, so that's their overall energy. And then the theme, 8 of Swords, so that's trapped, yo. Feeling trapped. But here's the deal with this. I'm going to give you a silver lining just in case you're the Karmic. You're not trapped, right? Like, because if you look at her blind is loose. She could probably see her feet right there. There's only swords here and here. She could walk forward or she could walk backward. She's not bound real tight. So, you know, you're not really trapped. It's just this feeling of trapped or mentally being trapped, or the illusion. It's an illusion of being trapped, okay? So that's our overall theme. Okay, so what I'm seeing, the Divine Masculine, in the Karmic reading, his overall energy is, you know, wanting a soulmate, wanting that soul partnership, wanting, you know, union of some kind on a soul level, or love, true love. The Karmic is coming in King of Swords, so she's not dealing with emotions. She's looking at everything really analytically. Everything's black and white. You know, just trying to use wisdom in the matter. Their difficulties. Okay, so when this is in your difficulties, it's about not using your intuition a lot. You can look it up. Also, if you're a divine feminine, and you are into numerology or read tarot, or a medium, you know, all those things, you might be the problem. Or them getting tarot readings might be the problem, okay? They're similar in that, you know, they want this new love, but emotionally it's blowing hot and cold there, like real hot, real cold. And there could be some truths coming out, and there could be some just clarity, emotional clarity. So like I said, in the physical 3D world, if you were talking to him, noticed him, whatever, he would look very bored in this relationship, or like he didn't even want to deal with it, which is really, interesting. This is an interesting blend of energies over here. And then, like I said, there's like mentally, he's just like, he thinks nobody wins here. And then there overall, it's about, you know, a decision just needs to be made, or it has been made, or it will be made, and just waiting for an opportunity. Also, what we have here is we have 2 aces, so that means the other side is kind of helping one way or another in this relationship with, you know, truth and clarity and love. So whatever that means to you, however it resonates, there's some clarity, truth and clarity on this love, and that's what's being guided through here. And then just remember their theme is feeling trapped, okay? So I think he's trapped and bored in this relationship and wants a soulmate. And they're dealing with some heavy stuff, and a decision needs to be made, right? With the Divine Feminine, we have her coming in as the Star, right? So this is the ultimate wish. She's like, I want my wish come true. I want my wish. It could be healing and things like that, okay? So again, he's showing up in the same energy as in his own reading. So we have the Page of Cups. So, you know, it's about a small offer, tiny little offer, love gestures. This can be like liking photos or on your social media. It's not going to be anything huge, probably like what the Divine Feminine wants, it looks like. Because he's not emotionally mature enough to be the big dog yet, you know, like he's not ready. He's not ready to throw it like that yet. So that's where we are. Difficulties are the King of Cups. This can be like being, you know, too emotional. It can also mean thinking like something's just too good to be true. So we're having difficulties here about it being too good to be true. Can't possibly be true. Too good to be true. Similarities are they are both alchemizing this in. They're both praying for it. They're either saying affirmations for it. They're both meditating, writing things out, whatever you do to deal with bringing things into you spiritually. They're both doing it. So they're both requesting their divine counterpart. Okay. Emotionally, funny enough, we also have the King of Swords. So much like the Karmic, the Divine Feminine, she's like not being emotional when she evaluates this. She's trying to use her wisdom. She's trying to hold, you know, keep the emotions in check, you know, use her wisdom, think this through, be analytical, you know, just black and white. In the physical 3D world, she wants communication though, okay? And so this Eight of Wands is about communication. It's about quick movement. The Eight of Wands are also known as Cupid's arrows. So, you know, quick messages like being, or you know, Cupid's arrows, so being hit in the butt with Cupid's love arrows. But this is like usually, you know, messages on social media, texts, emails these days, things like that kind of communication. So that in the physical 3D world, that is either what she wants to do, will do, probably wants to receive that, okay? And then mentally, she just feels shut out in the cold right now. So she could be blocked on social media. She could feel ignored. She could, you know, just be thinking like, nobody, just nobody, nobody cares. Okay. And then the overall here is the person, Six of Cups. So person from your past, an apology, reconciliation. Okay. So she's looking for that apology, She's looking for that person from her past to come back. You know, make that kind of, you know, some kind of offer, like her ultimate wish, right? Looks like her ultimate wish. Ooh. I love this. I love this. Okay, so if you look, you won't be able to see this spread, but so this is in her wants. This is in our physical 3D. And this is their similarities. And so this is on a diagonal in the spread. So her ultimate wish is communication from the person she's manifesting in. Okay. And then if we want to go the other way and put the divine masculine the other way in the grid, we have the divine masculine, and this is the difficulties. This is the physical 3D, and this is the divine masculine. So he's wanting to make a love gesture, like to send a message of it, but he just ultimately, he's having a hard time dealing with if this is too good to be true or not. Struggle is this is for real? You know, what if I send this message and it's baloney, or she's baloney, or she's not nice, or I ruin my whole everything in the world, you know? So that's kind of, he's kind of in a weird he's in a weird space, but he wants to do it. It's just that he doesn't have the sea legs for it yet. Okay, so let's do messages from the divine masculine towards the karmic. My daughter. Please show me your masculines overall messages to karmic. Spirit, please show me masculines overall most significant messages to karmic. Oh, I think I forgot to do the difficulties in his spread is the hangman. So, you know, could be having difficulties making decisions and letting things go, or knowing what to sacrifice. Okay. And then the moon can be a block card, like you're not meant to know, so you just use your intuition and go step by step. So this is in his overall, is that he's supposed to use his intuition, which is typically the divine masculine's challenge, like in the spiritual awakening on the twin flame journey, is that generally speaking, they're supposed to learn to use their intuition and learn to be in their heart space, because being this analytical guy that's black and white and pushes his emotions down, that's their deal, right? That's easy for them. This is not so easy. Okay, so use your intuition could be the overall message, and then you know, it could be just, yeah, that's what it is. Sorry, that's what it is. I got it. Okay, please be okay. It's a shame that decks don't stay stiff forever. So I will put these on Instagram, and I'll put them in the spread order so that you can kind of see the diagonal messages. Because like on the divine masculines, it's like I want to go over, but I'm holding back, and I got to make a decision, right? Because their similarities are the two wands, and they're both in a place where they have to choose one thing over another, one path over another, one person over another, to be in a relationship or not. He's in a fun, flirty mental state with her, but he's kind of jealous. He has mental conflict about the whole situation. Please share, please share. Masculine's overall most significant feelings. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pull 6 cards. First, passion. You make me feel things I can't even describe. So that could be one of the reasons that he didn't like out. It could be sexual. Like he gets something out of her that he's not sure he's going to get with Divine Feminine. So, you know, he just kind of stays because he's scared. But honestly, okay, so if you're in a karmic relationship and you know it's karmic, why would you think this would be worse? Okay. Surprise. He's gonna surprise her. Okay. All right. I have a beautiful surprise planned for you. Well, it is the holidays and it is New Year's coming. Healthy. I'm becoming my best self. So, you know, obviously, when both of them are working on being their best self, good for them. I'm walking a thin line between being okay and being a complete mess, unstable. So that could be some of the conflict he is in, that mental conflict. Their fights are crazy. They probably have a lot of makeup sex. And so, you know, when you fight like that and then you have makeup sex and it's a karmic relationship, you just keep binding these soul ties tighter and tighter and tighter, and they're mistaken for love when really they're trauma bonds, right? They're the trauma bonds from the fight. And you know, that makeup sex, it just feels like amazing, so it feels like love when really you're just binding yourself more and more and more. Faithful. I know we will find our way back to each other in divine time. Yeah, I mean, he's looking for that soul partnership. That is how he came in, right? He's looking for that soul partnership, and he likely thinks it's her, especially if they're the ones giving to each other right now, you know? Like, if that's who he's hitting it with, that's who he thinks he's in love. Probably. Okay, last one. Naive. So, I adore your innocence, naive. And that could be good or bad. Like, she could be sweet and innocent and stuff like that, but also he could love that she's naive. Why? Because he likes the divine feminine too, right? So he could like that. He can probably tell her stuff and she's just not gonna believe him, right? I love that you're stupid. So I love that I can bullshit you all the time. If you just want the bottom of the deck, just for the heck of it, tired. Okay, so that could go along with his puerta, right? Okay, so, you know, like, it's the holidays. He's passionate about her. They're still in this relationship. They're trying to make it better, but it feels unstable. And I think they're doing a lot of praying. But at the end of the day, I think he's like, you're naive to believe anything I say at all. At all. Even though I have all these feelings, at the end of the day, I adore this part of you, but it also works for me, okay? It also works for me. All right, so let's see the Divine Feminine's overall and most significant feelings towards the Divine Masculine. Please, Spirit, please share with me Divine Feminine's overall and most significant feelings for Divine Masculine. Please, Spirit, please share with me Divine Feminine's overall and most significant feelings for Divine Masculine. Spirit, please share with me Divine Feminine's overall and most significant feelings for Divine Masculine. Please, Spirit, please share with me Divine Feminine's significant feelings towards the divine masculine. Just, I'm sorry for the noise, guys. Just take any little noises you hear as confirmation. It's the holidays. We've got people. Divine feminine's overall emotions. Divine masculine. So cut 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, on the bottom. Oh, almost. Oh. Okay, here we go. First one. I did some research on twin flames, resonates. So she's like, hello, you want a soul connection? Guess where it's at? Okay. Second one, you scare the shit out of me. Soul connections can be scary. Also, you know, she has some red flag issues with his life or something. You have me lost in my emotions. I'm struggling to let go of the 3D world, right? So, you know, she could have some 3D issues too, right? Like she could have some people she's having issues with right now. Okay. I think you are so sexy. Need I say more? I'll marry your ass. All right, so if he wanted any kind of confirmation about how the divine feminine is feeling towards him, she's like, I'm gonna marry you, bruh. She thinks he's sexy. She's just struggling to let go of some of her, you know, earthly tendencies, and that can be like jealousy, other people, whatever. Life. You have me lost in my emotions. So this is like an emotional connection too. It's just not physical for her. You know, and that scares her a little bit too, because, you know, taking those leaps of faith are difficult. And then I did some research on twin flames and it resonates. So she's like her message is the whole package, right? Like, we're a soul connection. I want to be with you for the long haul. You know, it's not just the physical, it's also emotional for me, which kind of scares me. And I have to let go, you know, 3Ds, I have to let go of, you know, my fears about this. Like, I have to let go of all the things that scare me about being in a relationship and being with somebody. So, and say her bottom of the deck is trust in the infinite possibilities. Okay. Alright, so let's do the divine masculines overall and most significant feelings towards the divine feminine, okay? Ooh, I had some backwards. That wouldn't have been fun. Okay. Please spirit, please show me the divine masculines overall most significant feelings towards the divine feminine. Here we go. Right at the top. I've considered leaving it all behind and heading straight to you, but I don't know if I can handle the consequences. Yeah. I think it's sexual, some of it, and then some of it could be, you know, other things, like if it's a divorce, you know, leaving his wife and kids and things like that. That's a lot of consequences. There's a lot of consequences. I'm closed off from seeing your point of view right now. Yeah, it's the holidays, so I bet if any of us are tantruming about being together right now or wanting our way, it's just not going to happen. He's shut down. I spend a lot of time alone in my car thinking about you. Yeah. Car's a good place. I mean, you can get a lot of messages through music, through numbers on the clock, numbers on the road, places, you know, all the things, literal signs on the road. I don't know why I didn't learn the first time, because I really don't want to be without you. It took me a long time, but I'm starting not to care about what other people think, right? So if he has to leave a karmic, you know, maybe leave his, you know, being away from his children and things like that, he might not have taken you up on it however many times ago or however long ago, because there were consequences, you know, that he couldn't deal without, or he couldn't deal with the judgment. Like if he had to deal with the judgment of, you know, family or God or whatever, judging him for, you know, not staying, and people looking at him and forming a negative opinion, he's getting over it. I'm starting to see that I cannot live up to other people's expectations of me, right? So that's an interesting one for these both to come out, right? Not caring about what other people think and not being able to live up to their expectations. So, you know, he's learning that you gotta be yourself anyway, because people are gonna hate you regardless. And at the end of the day, they're not paying your bills, right? So their opinions are not paying your bills. You are. And, you know, it could be if he has a karmic or a wife or something like that. Obviously, there's karmic at least. That he'll never be able to live up to what she wants, right? It literally says, like, defeated in his mental state. He's like, I'm defeated. Like, nobody wins here, right? I'm never going to live up to what she wants. I'm never going to be enough. I'm never going to do enough. And so, you know, he's considered leaving. The consequences are pretty big. He's getting to a point where he doesn't care what people think anymore, because he knows he can't please them anyway. And he doesn't know why he didn't come this way in the first place. And the car is torturing him. Spirit's torturing him in the car. The songs are about you. The numbers are about you. Oh, and his bottom is, I know you're upset with me and I'm upset with myself. So that's what I got for you guys today. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. These spreads will be on Instagram for those that are interested. Have a great day, everybody.